Hey, it seems like it's time to tell a couple of funny stories about sex, because it seems to me you like them the most. Am I right? So I decided to pamper you today. Like this video if you had heard about sex at least once. It's time to start. I think that after this story they are simply obliged to get married. Once upon a time my friend gave me an idea with the words "cauterize those 2 pimples on your chest," referring to my small tits. I decided to keep up. I handed him a pipette with the words, "the rubber part will suit you instead of condom." Having pleasure is a tricky thing. Be sure to like this video if you want to have it. I once fell in love with one handsome man who was so brutal, caring, and he was the first to bring me to the high pleasure of life. The scenes I was screaming make me feel ashamed. I was brought to such good relax to remember, but then we knife for a long time. How do you feel about families of 3? But what if there are about 7 of them? 1 mom and 6 dads. My father is 65, born in USSR, graduated as a lawyer, and told a story that happened at that time, which all his colleagues laughed very violently. Here is how it was. A young girl was dating a guy for a long time. She was very naive and he invited her to party with friends. Because of her inexperience, she agreed. And what? They were dating for a long time. Why not to go? As it later turned out, he invited her for a reason. At the party he began to pester her. I hope you heard the phrase that there was no sex in the USSR. There was love in the USSR, and children were born out of the love for the Communist Party. The girl began to deny, refuse. The guy was indignant. He was saying, "Why do you freeze me out?" and took her by force. The girl became pregnant, sued him. The guy's friends said that the day she slept with 6 more guys. In the USSR, you know, there were no really DNA tests, except in very extreme cases, and they were expensive. And then, attention, the court awarded all the guys paternity and made all to pay alimony. All guys. The whole USSR was laughed at this story. The trial lasted 2 years. Help, damn it, to a friend. Well done, guy, not confused. I walked along the pedestrian bridge, decided to admire the reflections of the sun on the water. I stood bent down a bit, then a guy grabbed me by the boobs and the ass and screamed, "Don't do it, it's not worth it, don't jump." I immediately slapped my rescuer in the face. He flexed his cheek, smiled and said, "It was worth it." By the way, if you want to get to know the girl, just try to talk to her. Well, now the time has come for the final story. My girlfriend is too clean, and even if I'm sick, I sleep separately and use separate dishes. About sex is out of the question, but I was very persistent, so it ended up with sex in gas masks for the first time yesterday. It's time to finish. Did you like the stories? Not? Well, quickly say that you were joking. Jerker, damn it. Now you just have to subscribe and click on the bell. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. See you later!